Today on A Good Time with Wine, we're going to visit Dry Creek Valley and Quivira. Are you ready? Hey everybody, I'm Matt from A Good Time with Wine, Wine on Twitter. And today we're going to talk about Quivira's 2007 Grenache from the Wine Creek Ranch Vineyard in Dry Creek Valley. Quivira is the third on my trip to Dry Creek Valley wineries. I recently visited Montemaggiore and Michel Schlumberger. Now Quivira is just down the road from Michel Schlumberger, so when you're visiting one, you might as well visit the other. Quivira has a lot of great farming practices. They're very environmentally conscious. They're not only farming biodynamically, and these are biodynamic certified grapes. They're very, very concerned about Wine Creek. They're helping with the restoration, similar to Michel Schlumberger, and a lot of the local wineries there are really trying to get the creek back and get it to be a vibrant part of the ecology there. They have an organic farm that has fruits and vegetables and eggs from their chickens that all go into their farm-to-table dinners 4 times a year. Additionally, they even sell some of their produce and their eggs to local businesses. So really good practices, farming practices. They really care about the land. So let's check out what we have on the bouquet for this wine. Red fruits, dark fruits, but red strawberries, like wild strawberries come on the nose, with just a hint of spice. Now this wine hasn't been open long, only a few minutes, so I'm swirling it around to kind of get some air in there. It doesn't need to decant. It wouldn't hurt if you had it decant for 30 minutes or so, but I think out of the bottle this wine's good. But wine will definitely change over time. Air changes the components of the wine. It's a natural process, and I think a little bit of air would do this wine some good, but it's not necessary. So again, dark berry nose, strawberry, wild berry, maybe a little bit of raspberry in there. Let's see if it translates to the palate. Medium to light mouthfeel. The finish is very, very dry. The tannins are very firm. This could probably sit in the cellar for a year or two and benefit. And the air would also help with that a little. Dark berries again, wild strawberry, but what I like is the spice on the finish. The spice on the finish to me makes this a very enjoyable wine because it's well balanced between the fruit up front and the spicy finish. It will go well with a host of foods. I think fatty meats, whether that be lamb or veal or steak, like a nice roast, would go really well with this. However, if you want to just sip on it, I wouldn't say that wouldn't work. I think it would work. It's 14.9% alcohol by volume, so it's a big wine. It's got some oomph to it, but it's got some great flavors. And again, Quivira has a whole line of wines. This is just one of many. On the show, we tasted 3 different wines, Sauvignon Blanc and some others, and they were all very different, all very nice. One thing that is interesting about Quivira, on their labels, you may have noticed on the close-up, there was a goat. Well, Quivira has a number of animals on the farm, from a pig to goats, and they have a different animal on each label, which I think is pretty nifty. They have a great tasting room where you can go and taste their wines. They have different shirts and products and all kinds of fun stuff. It's a nice experience, little self-guided tour. Definitely give them a call. The information for their website will be on my blog post below, and I'll probably have a little banner telling you how to contact them. But check out Quivira. Again, it was the 3rd winery in Dry Creek that I visited, and they're all close to each other. So if you haven't checked out Montemaggiore and Michel Schlumberger and Quivira, I think you should. Until next time, this is Matt from A Good Time with Wine. Matt from A Good Time with Wine. You can find me on Facebook. We can connect there. You can see information about my upcoming posts, both on the website, A Good Time with Wine, as well as my shows. Cheers.